Someone asks you a simple question in English. You understand every single word they say. The answer is already ready in your mind. But when you try to speak, your mouth stops completely. The words refuse to come out of your mouth. Your heart beats very fast. You feel totally frozen inside. You just smile a very nervous smile. You stay completely silent. The conversation moves forward without you, and you feel completely left behind again. You clicked on this video for a reason. You saw the title, and you felt the pain. You are tired of struggling to speak English. You want to know why this happens to you. You want to fix it today. You are in the exact right place. Please listen to me very carefully. This silence is not your fault. You are not a slow learner. Your grammar is probably very good. You watch English videos every single day. You understand those videos perfectly. But understanding is only half the game. Speaking is a totally different skill. Think about what happens later that night. You sit alone in your dark room. You remember that embarrassing moment. You ask yourself a very painful question. Why can I understand English but not speak it? You start to blame yourself quickly. You think your English is just weak. You think you need more grammar books. But you are looking in the wrong place. Your real problem is not a lack of knowledge. Your real problem is an invisible wall. That invisible wall is called fear. Fear of making a small mistake. Fear of people laughing at you. Fear of sounding foolish or weak. This fear controls your voice every single day. It stops your mouth before you even try. Many English learners fight this exact silent battle. They spend years listening and reading. They consume English content quietly, but they spend zero time actually speaking out loud. Imagine a man who watches football every day. He knows all the rules of the game. He knows all the famous players. He understands the game perfectly well, but he never touches the football himself. Will he become a great football player? Of course not. He is just a quiet spectator. Right now, you are a spectator in English. You are watching others speak freely. You are watching others live confidently, but you are stuck on the outside. It hurts, and I know it hurts. But today we change the rules of the game. We are going to break that silent fear. We are going to train your speaking muscles. This video will give you the exact steps. No more expensive English courses, no more boring grammar charts, just real, simple, and daily actions. If you stay with me until the very end, you will understand exactly how to build your voice. You will learn how to think directly in English. You will stop translating inside your head. You will stop pausing and hesitating. Your true voice is trapped inside you right now. It is waiting for permission to finally come out. Today, we give it that permission. Do not skip a single minute of this video. Your journey to confident speaking starts right here. You deserve to be heard by the world. You deserve to share your stories without fear. Your thoughts matter a lot. It is time to stop hiding behind your silence. We will build your confidence day by day, one simple word at a time, one short sentence at a time. Let us begin the real work right now. Let us talk about a very big lie. It is a lie you tell yourself every day. You look at a fluent English speaker. You see them speaking very fast. You see them smiling and laughing naturally. You think they have a special brain. You think they are naturally gifted. You think it is pure magic. You tell yourself, I do not have this talent. Please listen to me very carefully. This is completely false. Fluency is never a magic trick. Speaking is not a special born talent. Speaking English is just a physical muscle. It is exactly like going to the gym. If you want strong arms, what do? You do not read a book about heavy weights. You do not watch videos of people lifting. You pick up the heavy weight yourself. You push your muscles every single day. Your muscles feel very weak at first. They hurt and they shake a little bit. But you keep lifting the weight anyway. Slowly, the muscle becomes bigger and stronger. Your brain and your mouth are exactly the same. Your tongue is a physical muscle. Your jaw is a physical muscle. They need physical training to speak English. When you only listen and read quietly, your speaking muscles stay completely asleep. You are building your understanding muscle perfectly, but your speaking muscle stays very weak. That is why your mouth freezes. It is not because you are stupid. It is because your mouth is out of shape. It simply lacks the daily physical practice. There is another big myth we must break. You think fluent speakers know every English word. You think they have a huge dictionary in their head. This is simply not true at all. Fluent speakers use very simple words mostly. They just use them very quickly. They use them without thinking too much. Why? Because they trained their brain properly. They stopped translating words inside their head. Translation is the enemy of natural fluency. Right now, your brain works too hard. You hear a question in English, you translate it into your native language, you find the answer in your native language, then you translate it back into English. This process is very slow and stressful. It makes you pause and it makes you stutter. By the time you find the right word, the conversation is already finished and gone. Fluent speakers do not do this translation. They train their brain to bypass it completely. They think directly in simple, easy English. And this is not a magical superpower. This is a habit you can easily build. It is a simple, step-by-step training process. You just need to train your speaking muscles. You do not need a perfect American accent. You do not need complicated, difficult words. You only need daily, consistent action. Small actions repeated again and again. Fluency is just thousands of small mistakes, mistakes that you learned from and fixed. Stop waiting for a magic pill today. Stop waiting to feel completely ready to speak. You will never feel 100% ready. The true magic is in daily practice. The magic is opening your mouth today, even if your voice shakes a little bit, even if you say the wrong word entirely. Every time you speak, you lift the weight. Every single mistake makes the muscle stronger. You must stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. They simply started lifting the weight earlier. They pushed through the fear before you did. But your time to start is right now. Your muscles are ready to wake up. The secret is just the right daily system. A system that removes the heavy pressure. A system that makes speaking natural and easy. We will give you that exact system soon. But first, I want to tell you a story about a normal person like you, someone who felt exactly the same fear, someone who thought their voice was completely lost. Let me tell you a true story about Ria. Her story is not famous or extraordinary. Her story is completely ordinary and real. And that is exactly why you will understand it. Ria was exactly like you right now. She could understand long English videos easily. She could read difficult English articles quickly. She passed all her English grammar tests, but her voice was completely locked inside. Every day she sat in her office. She listened to her colleagues speaking English. She knew the perfect answers to their questions, but she never opened her mouth to speak. Other people spoke loudly and very confidently, even when they made very silly mistakes. But Ria always stayed quiet and hidden. She was clear's throat, terrified of making just one mistake. She thought everyone would laugh at her. She thought one mistake would ruin her respect. One afternoon, her boss asked her a question. He asked it in front of the whole team. Ria's heart started to beat very fast. Her hands became very cold and sweaty. The answer was ready in her mind, but her throat felt tight and closed entirely. She looked down at her desk quickly. She spoke just 3 very short words. Her voice was shaking and very low. Nobody laughed at her in that room. But Ria felt deeply embarrassed and sad. She walked home with tears in her eyes. She felt like a complete failure again. That night, she sat alone in her room. She asked herself a very honest question. If I know English, why am I hiding? She realized something very painful but true. Her problem was not a weak vocabulary. Her problem was a very deep fear. Fear had been controlling her entire life. Her voice was trapped in a mental prison. But the next morning, Ria made a choice. She wiped her tears and made a promise. She made a very small, simple promise. She did not promise to become fluent quickly. She did not promise to speak perfectly forever. She only promised to take one small action. Every single day, she would speak for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes of speaking out loud. She started in her own bedroom alone. She stood directly in front of her mirror. She felt very silly and very awkward. She spoke about her plans for the day. Sometimes she forgot the right English word. Sometimes she made terrible grammar mistakes. But she did not stop or give up. She kept her small promise every single day. She repeated basic sentences again and again. Days turned into weeks, then into months. A very quiet change started to happen inside. Her tongue started to move much more naturally. Her brain stopped translating every single word. The heavy fear was still there inside her, but that fear was getting much weaker. Her speaking muscle was getting much stronger. Then, one day, something beautiful finally happened. A colleague asked her a sudden question. Ria did not look down at her desk. Ria did not panic or stay completely silent. She looked up and she just answered directly. Her sentence was not totally perfect, but it was clear, loud, and confident. She finally felt what real progress was. She smiled because her voice was finally free. Ria realized fluency is not being completely fearless. Fluency is speaking even when you are afraid. She stopped waiting for the perfect moment. She stopped hiding behind her heavy silence. And today, Ria speaks easily and naturally. She is no longer a quiet spectator. Her story is exactly like your story. You have the exact same power inside you. You are just trapped by the exact same fear. You just need to start the daily physical work. You just need the right step-by-step system, a simple system to train your speaking muscle. We will build that system for you right now. Ria stopped waiting and started taking action. Now, it is your turn to act. We are starting your 30-day speaking challenge. This is your exact step-by-step action plan. You will not memorize boring grammar rules. You will not read heavy textbooks anymore. We will only focus on your voice. We are training your speaking muscles daily. You must follow this system every day. It takes only 10 minutes a day, but it will completely change your life. This challenge is built on simple actions. Step number 1 is the mirror minute. This is your daily physical warm-up exercise. Every morning, go to your bathroom mirror. Look directly into your own eyes carefully. Set a timer on your phone quickly. Set it for exactly 1 single minute. You must speak English for 60 seconds. Do not stop talking for any reason. It does not matter what you say. Say things like, I am waking up. Say, today is going to be good. Say, I need to drink cold water. Your grammar does not matter right now. Your pronunciation does not matter right now. The only goal is physical mouth movement. You are waking up your sleeping tongue. You are breaking the physical silence entirely. If you forget a word, just smile. Use a simpler word and keep speaking. Do this mirror exercise every single morning. It will destroy your fear of speaking. Step number 2 is the action narrator. This step stops translation in your brain. Translation makes you very slow and nervous. You must learn to think in English. How do you build this new habit? You connect English words to physical actions. Choose one simple daily activity you do. Maybe it is making your morning tea. Maybe it is walking to the bus. While doing this activity, speak out loud. Describe exactly what you are doing physically. Say, I am picking up the cup. Say, I am pouring the hot water. Say, I am turning on the stove. Say, I am opening the front door. Say, the sky is very blue today. Say, I am walking very fast now. These sentences are extremely basic and short, but they are incredibly powerful for you. Why? Because your brain is not translating. You are connecting the real physical action directly to the simple English words. Your brain skips your native language entirely. You are forcing your brain to respond. You are building a direct English bridge. Do this for 3 minutes every day. Do it when nobody is listening to you. Your confidence will grow very, very quickly. Step number 3 is the quick reply. Most learners panic when asked a question. Their brain freezes and stops working completely. We will train your brain to react. Take a piece of blank paper today. Write down 5 very common daily questions. How was your day at work today? What did you eat for breakfast today? What are you doing this coming weekend? Read the first question out loud quickly, then answer it immediately out loud. Give a short, simple answer right away. My day was good. I ate some eggs. I am just resting. Do not think about a long answer. Do not try to sound very smart. Your goal is speed, not perfect grammar. You are training your brain to reply. You are killing the silent hesitation gap. This builds natural speed in your conversations. These are your first 3 daily habits. They are very small and very easy, but daily consistency is your real superpower. This framework will rebuild your broken confidence. You finished the first 3 morning habits, but your daily training is not over yet. We must add 3 more powerful tools. These tools will completely lock in your fluency. They will make English feel like your home. You must build these habits very deeply. Step number 4 is the echo method. Listening alone is passive and very lazy. You can listen quietly for 10 whole years, but you will never learn to speak automatically. We must make your listening completely active now. Find a short English video on YouTube today. Find a native speaker that you really like. Make sure they speak slowly and very clearly. Play only 1 single sentence of the video. Then pause the video on your screen immediately. Repeat that exact sentence out loud, very clearly. Try to copy their voice completely and exactly. Try to copy their emotion and their speed. If they sound very happy, you sound happy. If they pause slowly, you pause exactly there. This is not about learning big new words. This is about training your mouth muscles physically. It helps you find the natural speaking rhythm. It fixes your bad pronunciation step by step. You stop sounding like a boring textbook reader. You start sounding like a real natural human. English is a very musical and rhythmic language. You must learn to sing that exact music. The echo method teaches you the simple melody. Do this for only 2 minutes every day. Step number 5 is the phrase rule. Stop memorizing long lists of single English words. Single words are totally useless in real conversations. When you learn words one by one slowly, your brain must stick them together very slowly. You have to think about grammar very heavily. This makes you pause and feel extremely nervous. Instead, you must learn full short connected sentences. Do not just learn the lonely word decision. Learn the full phrase, make a quick decision. Do not just learn the single word mind. Learn the whole phrase, change my mind completely. When you learn in full short connected phrases, your brain stores them as one single piece. When you need to speak very quickly later, you pull out the whole phrase instantly. There is no slow mental translation required at all. Write down 3 new phrases every single day. Say them out loud 10 times each morning. This will build a very fast, active vocabulary. You will sound much more natural almost instantly. Native speakers use these phrases all the time. They do not think about complex grammar rules. You must copy this exact same smart habit. Step number 6 is the voice diary. You probably hate hearing your own recorded voice. Most English learners absolutely hate this awkward feeling, but you must face this fear directly today. Before you sleep, open your mobile phone quickly. Open the voice recorder application right now. Record yourself speaking for just 1 single minute. Talk about one good thing that happened today. Talk about one small problem you faced today. Just speak freely into your phone microphone loudly. Do not delete the audio recording at all. Save it safely with today's exact current date. Do not even listen to it right now. Just record it quickly and go to sleep. Do this every single night for 4 weeks. At the end of the full 30 days, listen to day 1 and then day 30. You will hear a massive, beautiful, clear difference. You will hear your own deep confidence growing. You will prove to yourself that you improved. You will finally believe in your own voice. These 6 steps are your daily mental armor. They slowly rewire your brain every single day. They completely prepare you for the real world. We have covered 6 powerful daily habits. Your brain is getting stronger every day. Your tongue is moving much more easily, but you still need real-world survival tools. What happens in a live, fast conversation? What happens when your mind goes entirely blank? You need a safety net for those hard moments. This is the final part of your action framework. Step number 7 is the question flip. Conversations can feel very fast and very heavy. You think you must create entirely new sentences. You think you must use very smart, big words, but you can simply steal their exact words. When someone asks you a direct question, use their question to build your quick answer. If they ask, "Are you going to the store?" you answer, "Yes, I am going to the store." If they ask, "Did you finish the big project?" you answer, "Yes, I finished the big project." You do not need to invent new vocabulary. The grammar is already perfect in their question. You just repeat it back to them confidently. This saves your brain so much precious energy. It stops the terrible silence and the freezing. Step number 8 is the safety phrase. Sometimes your brain will completely stop working. You will forget every single English word instantly. The silence will start to feel very heavy. You must not smile nervously and look away. You must not let the fear win again. You just need a simple, ready safety phrase. A short phrase you memorize very, very deeply. When you forget a word, just say this loudly. "Give me 1 second to think about that." Or say, "Let me find the right English word." Or say, "That is an interesting question for me." These simple phrases buy you valuable extra time. They tell the other person you are thinking. They show that you are fully in control. You are not frozen. You are just pausing. This makes you look very confident and calm. It stops the panic from growing inside you. Write these safety phrases down right now. Practice them until they become totally automatic. Step number 9 is the real-world test. You cannot hide in your bedroom forever. Your mirror is a very safe place to practice. But true fluency lives out in the real world. Once a week, you must test your speaking muscle. You must speak to a real human being. You do not need a perfect native speaker. Find another English learner just like you. Call a friend who also wants to practice. Tell them you want a 5-minute English call. Tell them mistakes are completely allowed and welcome. When you speak to a real person, things change. Your heart will beat a little bit faster. You will feel a little bit nervous again. That is totally normal and actually very good. That nervous feeling means you are finally growing. Do not run away from that fast heartbeat. Stay on the phone call and keep talking. If you make a mistake, just laugh loudly. The real world is not a strict grammar test. The real world just wants to communicate ideas. If they understand you, your English is successful. Communication is the only real goal here, not a perfect score on a school paper. You now have the complete 30-day speaking challenge. 9 simple steps to break your silent fear. 9 clear habits to train your speaking muscle. This complete system is your new daily life. It will feel very difficult on day 1. It will feel a little silly on day 2. But by day 15, things will change greatly.